I come from a poor family, so the opportunities were kind of limited. Um, Grew up without a dad, that kind of background, growing up here in Chicano Park, if you go to the park, you'll see murals, you'll see every year there's a celebration, like this weekend there's going to be a Chicano Park Day celebration. Learning about my culture and where I come from, and learned about how our people used to sustain themselves with the natural resources around them. The sun, the water, the elements that a lot of the native teachings talk about. The four elements that gives it life. So, man, this solar, I just started heating solar this, solar that. So I'm like, you know what? The sun is a great, resource. I love the sun. The sun is, our people in Mexico have worshipped the sun for thousands of years. And I started to look into it. I started to look into solar. I started to look into, what all this solar fuss is about. And I started to check in for classes. Found a couple classes here and there in Cuyamaca. Started to look for programs that were offering free classes of solar. And I just set a goal that I'm going to be a solar installer. I kind of fell upon Grid Alternatives. They came and they spoke about solar, and they offered volunteer opportunities there. And they were just down the street from my house. So I went down there, volunteered, and that's how I got my experience on the roof. I volunteered for a few installations. There was companies that were coming and talking about solar, but they won't hire you unless you have experience. So Milholland Electric was hired by Grid to come and do an upgrade on my house, a panel upgrade, because this is an old home, and then for this new solar system to be connected to our home, we needed to do a panel upgrade. So they came and did a panel upgrade, and then on the way out, I was volunteering here with Grid Alternatives. They were putting solar here on my home. So Milholland came and did the upgrade, and here comes the owner, Brian Milholland. I talked to him for a little bit, introduced myself, and I talked to him, and I let him know what I was doing, and if there was any opportunities down the line that I would love to work for a company. I was just finding out if there was any work, and he said, hey, I'll call you in a couple months if anything shows up, because I'm going to be getting more business. So he did.